Generally calm people. What made you lose it? I'm a nurse. My dad started having chest pains last month while watching TV. He's 67, diabetic, but generally healthy. I drove him to my own hospital's ER thinking this would be quick and easy since I work there. 2 days later, Dad was discharged. Clean EKG, normal blood work, just stress-related chest tightness. The doctor said he was fine and sent him home with some antacids. I was relieved. Then the bill came, $48,000. I stared at that number thinking it was a typo. Dad didn't have surgery, no major procedures, just basic monitoring and tests. I grabbed the itemized list and started reading. $9,000 for a chest x-ray, $2,500 for 2 Tylenol pills, $15,000 for facility fees, which basically meant they charged him for existing in the building. The IV bag cost $800. I work in this hospital. I know what things actually cost. That x-ray machine gets used 50 times a day. Those Tylenol pills cost maybe 50 cents total. I took the paperwork to billing the next morning. The clerk, Janet, barely looked up from her computer. There's no mistake, she said. That's what your father owes. I explained calmly that I worked upstairs, that these charges were completely inflated. Janet shrugged. Insurance didn't cover it all. Not my problem. For 3 weeks, I went back and forth with different people. Customer service, billing supervisors, patient advocates. Everyone gave me the same runaround. The system generated these charges. We don't set the prices. Your father should have read his insurance policy better. My dad was losing sleep over this bill. He kept saying he'd figure out a way to pay it, maybe sell his truck or take out a loan. This man raised 4 kids, worked construction for 40 years, and now some computer system was trying to bankrupt him for having chest pain. Then I met with Dennis, the billing manager. This guy wore a $1,500 suit and had the personality of a wet napkin. He looked at my paperwork for about 2 seconds before pushing it back across his desk. Look, if your father can't afford proper insurance, maybe he should have thought about that before getting sick. We're not a charity. Something inside me just snapped. I stood up so fast my chair hit the wall. Are you kidding me right now? My voice was getting loud, but I didn't care. This is my father, and this is theft. Dennis tried to interrupt me, but I was just getting started. I pulled out my phone and showed him screenshots I'd taken of Medicare reimbursement rates for every single item on Dad's bill. You charged $9,000 for a chest x-ray? Medicare pays $120 for the same thing. You charged $2,500 for Tylenol? I can buy a whole bottle for $8 at CVS. I was practically shouting now. Other staff started peeking into his office. Dennis's face was turning red. Ma'am, you need to calm down. Calm down? You want me to calm down while you rob my family? I spread the papers across his desk. I made a spreadsheet comparing your charges to every other hospital in the state. You're charging 3 to 10 times more than anyone else. Dennis stood up, probably trying to intimidate me. Big mistake. I've dealt with drunk patients twice his size. If this bill isn't fixed by tomorrow morning, I'm taking this to the state medical board, the attorney general, and every news station in town. I work here, so I know exactly who to call. I was shaking with anger. And Dennis, I'm posting this on every social media platform I can find. Let's see how you explain charging a diabetic construction worker $50,000 for 2 days of basic monitoring. The next morning, Janet called me before I even got to work. Your father's bill has been adjusted, she said quietly. The new total is $4,300. Just like that, $48,000 became $4,300 with one phone call. I never lost it like that before in my life.